Okay, as it is still summer, why not I do a top five my top five favorite summer movies. Now these are movies that it's the setting is in the summer. Not summer like blockbusters, like Jaws or Raiders. I mean, you know, that and so forth. Okay, starting with number five, My Girl. This is a perfect example of a film that is set in the summer, especially for what I love about you know projects that are done in the past. I love the 70s, uh, the whole 70s image. The such great setting, and I there are ones that have got to be a bonus. Like now and then, I love to death. And you have a great camping flick like Heavyweights. So let's start with my number four, Stand By Me. This was done I believe a week before school, and I love the setting of this film. I hate when people go, "Oh, this is a horror film." These are idiots. You really are so stupid. But I love this film to death. The setting is just great. I love summer settings. If they're done right, they're done perfectly right. And Stand By Me, just look at that poster. You know you're in for a surprise. Number three is Dennis the Menace. I have such a love for this film. And I always think of the summer when this is, of course, because it is the summer. If you see, especially in the poster I have, it's the summer. It is the suburb they live in is just there's just something with this film and then the setting of such the summer, and you don't know if it's set, if it's 60s, if it's the 90s. I like that kind of motif. I love the woodsy areas they go into, the treehouse scene. I love all of the different, the whole town, this little town. Kids playing with squirt guns. I really enjoy that film and the such great landscapes of Illinois. This could have been number one. I am going to work on this as my next horror talk. I am planning on doing a new horror talk, and I'm planning on reviewing this one because I love this movie. It's one of my favorites. It is written by the director of Wayne's World, Beverly Hillbillies, and Little Rascals. It has such a great, the music is good. I remember watching this. I was gonna go. It's one of these things. Watched it, laughed my ass off. There's such great humor in this. There's such great, the kids are being kids in this, or teens or whatever. You can't find shit like this. It's basically if Goonies. I think this was the tagline. If Goonies ended up being Lord of the Flies, that was what this film was. It's one of my favorites. It is on the top 20 of my favorite movies in general. My number one, even though I could change from one to two sometimes here and there, if I could change this, and then I could put, Summer Camp Nightmare. I don't know. It kind of still has that feel, though, that Summer Camp Nightmare has it's kind of the same. I don't know. There's something about that movie that reminds me of this, and It's an Ernest movie. It's Ernest Goes to Camp. It's my favorite Ernest movie. Well, there's Rides Again, and you know, and Christmas. Ernest Goes to Camp, I think, is the most 80s. You have a real, again, good music. You have Jim Henson as an extra. Jim Varney singing the "Gee, I'm Glad It's Raining." Like, you have great things, and again, I love the landscapes of Tennessee. And I remember watching Adam LeWoo's video of him visiting, and it's just, I'm so happy that most did not change, and it just still kept. Whenever I think of summer, I think of these kinds of movies, the camp movies. This is, and big shock. Most of the horror, like Friday 13th and Sleepaway Camp. So that's that. Those are my top 5 favorite summer movies.